Hello, everybody. So sorry I'm late, guys. I had something pop up that I needed to do this morning, um, having to do with my son. At any rate, at any rate, I'm here, and I do apologize. It's a little dark. Um, I'll see what I can do um, before long. Let's see. There were some very nice people, excuse me, in the chat, including Miss K, um, fellow admin and streamer for Heart Breathings. Thank you very much. I appreciate letting everybody know I might be a little bit late. Also, Miss Ocampo writes, hello, is here. Says, hey everyone, and I'm rewriting chapter 25 of my urban fantasy novel. Awesome. Awesome. So again, good morning, hi, and happy Tuesday. So quick reminder that these prints are hosted on behalf of the Heart Breathings Writing Community group on Facebook. And just a quick reminder, all group roles apply, as this is affiliated with that group. So, no bullying will be tolerated, or trolling, or polarizing topics, and let's basically just keep topics to writing and related. So, all that said, we're going to be sprinting really soon here, but I wanted to say hi to a couple more people. Emmeline Strange, morning gang. Hello, good morning. Excuse me. Mina Waldron, if I'm pronouncing your name correctly, let me know. If I am not, please let me know, everybody. Let me know how to pronounce anything, because I do not want to mispronounce anybody. Emmeline did a secret handshake with the like button. Thank you very much. Yeah, don't you love these? What people tend to say, like to have fun with that. Thank you very much. That's always appreciated because, well, it does help the channel. So, and well, to be honest, it helps you get suggestions related to what you're watching and all that jazz. But you guys know that, I'm sure. Layla, hello. Says hello, everyone. So, all of that said, I'm gonna go into my spiel. So if you are new here, hello, and my name is Heather. I'm Heather Dewey Pettit, and I am I'm an author, editor, and artist, and as an author, as a writer. I've done many things, but in the last several years, my focus has been on creative fiction, creative writing. Kind of going back to that after a period of time away from it. So my work in progress is a women's fantasy, and so it has elements of YA fantasy and epic fantasy, and all of that's on a mythology base. So there is some mystery involved, and so the idea came to me as I was doing research on the nationality of my maiden name. So right now, and this may change, and I was really thinking hard about this yesterday, thinking a lot about my book yesterday. So right now, again, this may change, but right now the name of it is A Tree of Annwn, and that is spelled, I think I'm pronouncing that correctly, ANNWN. So let's see. There's a lot of phrasing and words involved in the story that are not in English. let's just say. And so as an editor, I am a freelance line editor, copy editor, and proofreader. And I also do sensitivity / authenticity reading. I primarily read for neurodivergence, but I do also read for other things. In terms of authenticity reading, one of the things that I will read for um, uh, is regarding horses, because I grew up with horses. So I actually wrote about this on my Substack pretty recently, and it was a lot of fun to write. And so that's one thing. And then another thing is that I grew up in many places, but I tended to live in really cool historic areas. Like I lived in Savannah, and I lived in St. Augustine, and I lived in and around New Orleans. So I have a familiarity with a lot of regions like that. So yeah. Let's see. All of that said, as an artist, I love working with watercolors and gouache and other water-based media like that. And the art you see around me is my own art that I took a high-res photo of, and it's in all of my branding now, these colors. So I guess I like them. No, I do like them. So it works. So anyway, today, I'm going to try and really focus on writing today as best I can. So that's what I'm going to mostly focus on when I'm streaming for Heart Breathings. That said, I do have some other things coming up. On the occasional Friday, I will be premiering interviews coming up on my channel. So there's that. Okay. What else is going on? I do have a lot of links below if you want to check any of those things out. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's mostly what I'm going to be doing. Oh yeah, I also wanted to work on my Kanban board, which I have not been using. So, oh, no problem. Oh, wait a minute, I was almost finished with this. Emmeline is back to Dauntless Summer Book 2 of my series. Cosmo and the Freak are clamoring for my attention. Oh, very cool, very cool. Yeah, I'm thinking a lot about my main character, and I was thinking a lot about my story yesterday. So, great, awesome. I love it when I pronounce people's names correctly. I thought I might be reading an editing craft book today, but I don't know. I might do that a little bit. We'll see how it goes. But for the most part, I want to, I really want to work on my Kanban board, and I will look at my my scene cards. So my scene cards, and I have all Sarah Cannon. I have them all on these. So moved them out yesterday to kind of really get a good look at some of the cards. Alrighty. Mostly Cosmo is kind of okay. It sounds like an interesting character. I always find that name really interesting. He's a menace. Leo Frick is wearily tagging along. Awesome. Oh, Haley Travis. Hello. Good morning. I need to sketch an outline for a book this morning. That sounds like fun. Okay. As much as I had a hard time with outlining my novel at first, and I didn't know. I didn't know when I first had the idea for my novel. I I had not really learned much about outlining for novels and stories. So I had to learn all of this. And I wanted to really learn it. Anyway, I'm going to get us a timer so we can start soon. We can start sprinting soon. So let's see. I do like working with 25-minute classic Pomodoro spread times. Okay. 1 second. Again, I'm sorry I started a little bit late today. I had something come up that I wasn't planning on. Okay. Haley, I have to write novellas 20 to 23K in about 2 weeks. Oh, it's so crucial. Oh my goodness. That's a lot of writing in 2 weeks. Oh, hello, Jenna. We are just about to get started. Says, hey, friends, working on finishing editing things so I can launch into coaching things. Awesome. Okay. Miss Jenna is another admin and streamer for Heart Breathings, if anybody's not aware. And she spends Friday nights. I I've forgotten your schedule at the moment, Jenna. I apologize. But during this stream I'll get some things in the chat and all of the schedule information. So bear with me. Let's see. Okay. For now, we're going to get our first sprint started. Thank you, Jenna. Here we are. Tuesdays and Wednesdays currently at 6 p.m. Eastern and Fridays at 8 p.m. Eastern outside of event weekends. I was going to say that too. There are event weekends that we all love to do. The Double Down Day was this past Saturday. Okay. Now, before we get started, please remember to do whatever you need to do for yourself. If that includes getting a drink, please get a drink. If that means getting a little bit of coffee, please get some coffee. I have some here. If that means, if you are able, if that means you need to get up and walk around, please do so. Either at the beginning before we get started, that can help with concentration, or whenever you need to. Okay. All of that said, let's get started, everybody, okay? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Okay. How did everybody do? What did everybody do? I let's see. I have been I had to step away, get something, and to move my streaming stuff so that I would have a little bit more light on my face. And I pulled out some stickies, more stickies, and more stickies. The what I'm focusing on for this Kanban board are basically my writing projects. So yes, which are my novel and the Fairy Style Guide, which I mentioned last week. The Fairy Style Guide, I hope to finish. I've given myself a deadline of by no later than late July, I hope. I've gotten a lot of it done already, actually. So I'm just kind of adding to it, adding the listings at this point, and then I will be. I was looking at different formatting options, but it's going to be a very simple little thing. So I'm probably just going to format it in Word. It's fine, at least at the moment. So, all right. And at any rate, I want to get that done by, probably late July or possibly in August. So we'll see how that goes. Let's see. Also, I posted a poll. Let's see how that went. Did you guys oh, I think I see 60% of votes for 40 minutes and 40% for 30 minutes. We can do 40 minutes. That sounds absolutely fine. Let's see. Also, Devin Gambrel Clark came in. Hello, hi, thank you for coming. Popping in to say hi and love the like button. Can't stay, but thanks for hosting and happy sprinting. Thank you very much. See you soon. Another project, by the way, that I have coming up for this month actually is the Authortube Writing Conference. That is the last weekend of June, and so that is coming up very, very quickly. So that's another project I am also working on this month. Let's see. I'm also taking clients for Q3. That looks like, for the most part, that I generally speaking like to use. I do like to use the fall for a lot of my editing work. In the past, I have not done a whole lot over the summer, but this year I do have a little bit more time because my son he has a camp lined up for July, and he's in summer school this month. So anyway, let's see. Let me change this. And then, yes, during the next break after this next sprint, I will set up a long break. And that way, I wanted to talk more in detail about my style guide, if that's okay with everybody. As this is another passion project, so I'm really hoping that phone call through my laptop. Let's go ahead and get this started. I think I need to take this in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's try it. Sorry. Okay. How did everybody do? What did everybody do? Let's see. I worked on my Kanban board, which is right over there. And went and got my sample. This is the planner bookmark that I made. And I went and grabbed a couple of my planners and to try it out. It worked really well. That said, I do need to make a couple of minor adjustments to this. So other than that, everything is good to go. So I have 2 layers of basically I have, these are different on either side. They are cut from the same piece of paper. Yeah, I think so. And I believe so, unless they were just taken from maybe they're from 2 different prints that done at the same time. I can't quite remember, but so I used Ranger Distress Oxide ink, just one color, and I used cream colored cardstock, heavy duty cardstock. I also have 2 layers of heavy duty craft cardstock in between. So came out pretty thick. So yeah, I'm pretty proud of how that looks. Like I said, I need to make a few minor adjustments, and then I will have all the measurements for everybody. But I'm going to go ahead and finish up the listing in my coffee shop, and my shop there on my Ko-fi, page. So I will be doing that pretty soon here. I'll be doing that today. Let's see, what else did I do? That's pretty much it. And looking at all the steps that I have done in terms of my novel and what I need to do. I have to move a couple of things, at least one thing down as far as my novel goes. And like I've said before, so I have these two projects that the fairy style guide and glossary, and like I said before, it was intended as a magnet. I might expand it later. We'll see how that goes. But essentially, this is going to be a magnet for my editing services, because I really love reading and writing fantasy. So, and I had already done a lot of research for my novel, because I wanted to use authentic folklore. So, yeah. So I'm, I guess essentially repurposing some of this research that I've done. But at any rate, yeah. So worked on those things. Let's see. So I did pop that in. I popped my link tree in the chat if anybody is interested in requesting editing services for Q3 or even Q4. Please feel free to reach out. Also, Rachel D. Adams came in. Hello, how are you? She is, or was, going down her to-do list. Let's see, also Monique Miss Ocampo writes, I just wrote a texting conversation between Jane and Andy. Awesome. That's always fun to read because you can do, there's many ways you can show that in a book. So I find those really interesting to read. Even in movies, it's kind of fun to see, or TV shows. Jenna was finishing edits for her client, and then she went back to more coaching tasks. Awesome. Rachel was working on banners for a progress section for her website. That sounds interesting. So I guess that's a works in progress kind of deal. That's what it sounds like to me. Hello, Jordan. How are you? Forgot to say hi when I joined. No problem. So are you still stuck, Monique? Was working on Jane and Andy's first date, and I want to add some main plot or something, but I don't know what to do. How interesting. Yeah, maybe go back to your plot structure that you're using. That might help. But she was going to take a break to think things over. Also, Tessa's here. Hello. How are you, Tessa? How are you feeling? If let's see. Actually, when was she supposed to start? This was a little bit ago when I popped this in. Mel, sorry, Heart Breathing's own Mel Powers was going to stream live on her other channel, the what's it called? It's on the tip of my tongue. Quills and Scribe. I'm saying that wrong, I'm sure. So anyway, she had her Tough Love Tuesday today, this afternoon. So yeah, speaking of which, these sprints are hosted on behalf of the Heart Breathing's writing community group on Facebook. Quick reminder about that. So and I do have some links for you guys. I have the join link for the Facebook group. Please remember to answer the membership questions. Also, I do have links here for this is through the website in particular, where you can find links where you can find the full schedule. You can also find the special events like Double Down Day, when those are, and the virtual writing retreat. But essentially, Double Down Day is the first Saturday of the month. So Double Down Day for June already happened. That was this past Saturday. I enjoyed streaming for that at my usual time at 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern. So, and then virtual writing retreats are, they are the I do believe they are the third weekend of the first month of the quarter. Am I remembering this correctly? I need to go and look. So also, did you know Rachel D. Adams writes copy for websites? Let me pop that in there. Also, KL Dyer is here. Good morning, all. Hello, good morning. How are you? Emmeline has a snippet for sharing. Oh, sounds interesting. That is fine. Leo Frick, and please tell me if I'm mispronouncing that. And Cosmo are on a mission together. They don't get along. Okay. I always believed that a man couldn't hide himself from an animal. They can see into the heart of you. If you are rotten inside, they can smell it. Sounds about right. Leo Frick had always believed that a man couldn't. Oh, sorry. I guess that went twice. Rachel the Adams has 2 banners. Awesome. You could trust a dog or a horse the way you could never trust a man. Leofric watched sourly as Cosmo's mount nuzzled affectionately at his chest. Interesting. When Cosmo laughed, patting the horse's forehead, Leofric thought that perhaps some animals were just stupid. Okay. Interesting. First date, bothersome to whom? Like they're bothered by each other or something, and annoys both of them. Oh, interesting. Our restaurant mix-up is a great one, I think, but a vampire, depending on your lore, they may not be at a restaurant. Oh, interesting. So awesome, Rachel. 2 banners done so far. Yes, the progress meter will show the percentage I am along on each thing, revising, writing, etc. And the banners are for each project. Awesome. Same. Same. Emily. It's I really need to work on a website. The vague notion of fixing my website has been lurking in my brain for so long. It's literally so hideous, but functional. Functional. Functional is the operative word. Let's see. Here it is. Leofric. So the accent on the second syllable, or Leofric. I'm curious. A landing page with perks. I like that. I bet that does work for a lot of folks. It's something basic, something really basic. Rachel says, I didn't get wild with mine until we began working on our web design project. Now it's the guinea pig. It is 12:44. I think we will do one more wrap-up sprint. Let's do a 25-minute wrap-up sprint. That will work. I believe that's basically it. Yeah. Banners. So a website banner. I did go and check out your website again because I just wanted to look at it. But it's beautiful, guys. Check it out. CK Johnson, I love using banners for projects. I saw it on Brandon Sanderson's site a while back. I had a friend help me add it to mine. Yeah, same. I'm trying to update my what amounts to website. Mostly I'm using, but I am using my Substack a lot for some things. So which I'm trying to modify and add some things to. I'm sorry, I keep playing with my hair, but you know, when you have a fresh haircut, it's just nice to touch, right? Okay. Second syllable sounds great. You should see the guide I sent my audiobook narrator. I will be doing the same thing because I will also I will also be having like a short little glossary sort of thing and like a pronunciation guide. And then in my style guide that I'm creating, there will be pronunciations, there will be a country of origin, and some other really basic information and sort of not really an index. I don't think there'll be an index, but I'm just trying to keep it really basic. But not that I have never done that before, but it's been. Anyway, yeah, we're just about to. Let me see here. Let me take a look at our timer and fix it. Let's see, not fix it, but change it, modify it, whatever. to let's see. There we go. Okay, for our last sprint. One thing I'm going to do, I did go and get some drinks. I was going to get a second cup of coffee, which I've not had yet today, but I might not. We'll see how that goes. I might replace the soda with coffee. It's probably better. Anyway, let's see. I need Canva. Well, it makes it so easy, right? Because there's templates right there, and yeah, it's yeah, seriously. I mean, if my hair was actually down, I would be all over my hair right now. I'm trying to ignore it. It's a thing, right? So I keep touching the ends. So anyway, narrator did a fab job. Oh, awesome. Just imagine him looking at the guy that I sent with like a world weird expression. I can see that. Yeah. Let's see. Tessa, I'm back again. Awesome. Okay. Yeah, you looked at Rachel Adams' website. It's so fancy. Yes, I agree. Definitely looks great. But Rachel and her co-author, they have a lot going on, so I can see why you have your website the way it is. Let's just say. So at any rate, and we're going to get our third and last sprint started in just a second. You know what? I need to do something. One second. Modify. I can, because I kept forgetting to do that. Anyway, please remember to do whatever you need to do for yourself, everybody. If you need a drink, get one. If you are able and need to walk around, feel free to do that either before you get started or maybe in the middle, whatever you need to do. And I'm touching my hair again. If you need a snack, get one. Do whatever you need to do for yourself, everybody. Let's go ahead and get our last sprint started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's sprint. Okay, that was our last sprint, guys. How'd everybody do? What'd everybody do? Let's see. I looked at my Kanban board. I also did some reading in in the Heroine's Journey, which is what I'm currently using. That's what I have been using for structure for my novel, and just sort of getting into that mode. And I then I had to step away from my desk as well, and I talked to the hubby for a little bit. So that is what I did. How did everybody else do? Also, I popped some more links in the chat. Let's see. I believe I was here in the chat. Rachel D. Adams, for the first 3 years of this publishing journey, I had just a landing page with perks. It was just all I needed. This new website we just opened last year. Well, it looks great. Emmeline, yeah, it's worked okay for me. Now that my world is getting a bit more complicated with a true series and stuff, it could use some jazzing up, at least a reading order. That's a good idea. That's definitely a good idea. Readers, especially from events, they love the website. When you don't have a lot of time to explain things to people, yes, it helps that they can find you via QR or name site. Yes, that's true for a lot of different events. I've also, because I have done some events myself, and just talking to people, listening to people talk about selling their books. If people have just run out of money, they want to take a business card or other item from your space, from your booth. I find myself doing that a lot when I'm at the con I'm a part of, or some other event. Even at because I do sell my art in person at markets and arts and crafts shows sometimes. So I do the same thing where I'm just grabbing something so that I can have a QR code or at least something for the what is, let's see what I don't know what it's doing. Oh, because I didn't do the didn't have a break set up. That's fine. Anyway, so yes. So I need to go in just a couple of minutes because Diane Dobson Barton will be streaming at 2 p.m. Eastern. So there is a link to her live stream. Also, we have Jenna at 6 p.m. So because her current schedule is Tuesdays, Fridays. She mentioned it earlier. It's not sticking in my brain for some reason. Where is it? It's in the chat. Here it is. It's Tuesdays and Wednesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern and Fridays at 8 p.m. Eastern. Okay. I need to get that in my brain. Let's see. Then let's see. So yeah, Jenna at 6, and then also, oh, did I not get that? I thought I put Rhiannon's in, but I guess I didn't finish doing that. Well, let me see. Sorry about that. Make sure I get that. for you guys. So I wanted to do that. Let me grab that. Either she actually isn't streaming or she just hasn't set it up yet. So that's possible. I'm not seeing it. So, okay. Yeah, I do not see that on her channel. So, at any rate, ordinarily she streams at, ordinarily she streams at 9 p.m. So however, here is a link to her channel. It shows the streams. There we go. So that's in there. Okay. So Layla had to go to the store. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you to everybody who came in and participated in the chat. Of course, you don't have to. Thank you to everybody who watched this or will watch it on replay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I really appreciate it. Well, I also appreciate the like button because it does help the channel. It also helps the viewer, of course, with suggestions and all. Ms. Tessa Dean, I have a flash fiction piece ready for posting on my blog. Awesome. And Rhiannon, again, that's her channel showing all of the streams. Anybody wants to check that out later, just in case. She just hasn't set it up yet. Alrighty, I think that is everything. Let's see. Great job, everybody. Great job. Let me try something. Let me see if I can do this. Will it let me? I don't know if this is working, but I thought I would try. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I need a plain background. I'm not quite sure. Anyway, I do have Sonoma now on my MacBook. And so certain things you can do now. Anyway, I hope everybody has a wonderful day. Thank you so much for coming, as I said. And so I will be getting some more things done this afternoon, as much as I can get done. I will be working on my coffee page and I was trying to get an image up there with my laptop, but I'll do that via another device. I will be working on that and getting everything ready. So finishing that up. So looking forward to streaming with you guys on Thursday. I stream as per my regular schedule at 11 a.m. Eastern, and I run through 1 o'clock usually Eastern. And so, yes, that is my regular schedule. So I will see you guys later. Again, have a wonderful day, everybody. Bye.